interesting how our childhood influences later in life, and that's true for today's music guest.
Joining us here on the CI stage, sponsored by the music shop, Jazzy Ash. Welcome.
Hi, guys.
That is a fantastic name, first of all. I love it.
Thank you.
Well, a fantastic name and a fantastic polka dot dress. So
I tried.
Tell us a little bit about how you got started in this music genre that you do.
So I started out as a local music teacher in the preschools, and I had students asking me questions about having songs that I didn't necessarily have in my repertoire. Do you have a song about a dinosaur? Do you have a song about monsters? So I started writing my own tunes. Eventually I had enough to make an album, and that album turned into a style, which is jazz, because my family is from New Orleans, so that was where that influence came. I put a band together, and then the rest is history, as they say.
So this is predominantly for kids then, yes?
Yes.
The music you do?
Predominantly, but we do call it family music, so everyone's invited. I do have folks of all ages that don't necessarily have young children at home that come out to our shows and have just as good of a time as 2-year-olds. So
yeah,
we try to make it interesting for everyone.
We were looking at a little picture there of the rest of your crew who performs with you. So for those people who have never experienced a Jazzy Ash show, what happened?
Well, it's very interactive. My band is very much like a family, and we make you part of our family when you're at our shows as well. And it's just a good time. There's lots of different instruments. We have, for example, my drummer also plays the banjo. So we've got all kinds of bells and whistles, literally. And we just ask everyone to just sing along, have a good time, and dance around, and it's just a great time.
I was going to say, this sounds like an active show, not a sit on your hands and watch you perform and then clap at the very end kind of thing.
And that's kind of the idea, is I want to expose children to jazz, and it's not just elevator music, right? It's something that's full of life. It started out as a full of life type of music, and it still is today. So that's what I want to perpetuate.
And you're a mom. You've got 2 children.
I do.
Do you practice your songs on them?
Yes, I do. They are my biggest critics.
Of course.
They have their favorites and their not so favorites, but they've been really wonderful about it. And my youngest likes to perform on stage with me sometimes, so that's really fun.
Starting them early.
You say you make up songs kind of on the fly, or at least you did when you were a preschool teacher. What's one of them that you went, I never thought I would write a song about this, and yet?
And that's so funny, because it's actually my favorite song now, is a song about a salmon.
Sure, yeah.
And I homeschooled my children before, so I learned a lot about the ins and outs of science and mathematics. And I learned that salmon, they swim away and they go out from the river out to the ocean, and then they come back to the place that they were born. I thought that's kind of like people, right? We go out and explore the world, but you always want to come home. So the song is called Baby Salmon, and it's one of my favorites, and an audience favorite too.
Is there anything like Baby Shark, which that's apparently a big thing now? Oh my goodness.
It's not like Baby Shark
Okay,
at all.
all right, just checking. All the
could,
kids are about the Baby Shark these days.
It could be the next Baby
Maybe
Shark.
It is.
Who knows? But I'm so excited because SiriusXM has you on their favorite new musical discovery list.
That's been wonderful, and they just keep playing my tunes. I keep writing them, and they keep playing them, and they've been wonderful to us, and also personal great friends as well. The children's music community has been really lovely to me.
Well, tell us about the show that's coming up at Krannert, because we have an opportunity to see you and participate a little bit here
Oh,
soon.
goody, yeah. It'll be our 5-piece band, so my band is on their way down right now, and we're just going to play a lot of fun songs. The audience is going to get involved, and we're just going to play a lot of songs from our latest album. It's our 4th album. It's called Swing Set, and it's all these tunes that were written by African Americans over time, and some of them even by children, so that's really fun to sort of rediscover them and put a jazzy twist to them.
And this is a free concert.
It is.
Free parking. It's a great opportunity to get out and about on a Saturday and come have some fun.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, this is tomorrow morning, right? So.
Yep.
Yes,
10
a
o'clock.
free family fun concert with Jazzy Ash happening at the Krannert tomorrow.
We're going to hear from her eventually, yes?
And we may even participate.
Oh, good. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm warming up
Absolutely
my clapping hands.